TPT's mission is to enrich lives and strengthen community through the use of media. And one of the most powerful ways we do that in Minnesota and in our local community is by partnering with nonprofits and educational institutions and those who really serve the community directly through their own mission. So we kind of look at it as TPT's mission is the means to serve the mission ends of other organizations. And through that partnership model, we co-create content, tell stories, and really look to see how those stories can have the greatest impact in advancing the benefits to the community as a whole. With forgiveness, what to me is most unique, not the only unique feature, but is the fact that you can look at one issue from so many different perspectives, and through the variety of perspectives get depth on what you mean by it. Versus a lot of other topics, you go across, spectrums of thought, and you end up staying at a surface level with the concept because you're really more in debate about it. Whereas to me, I think what has made this really interesting and unique is the fact that by looking at it from different points of view, you're actually going deeper to understand in a more visceral and personal way how the concept can be meaningful, not just to the people talking about it, but to the viewer as an individual. I think one other thing that makes this partnership unique actually is Dean and Pablo, the two of you, because you come to this, and not all nonprofits they know they need to tell stories, but you understand the power of storytelling, and you both have the skills to tell stories. And so, Dean, your vision, and Pablo, your ability to really synthesize into storytelling is, I think, another part of what's allowing this to move faster and better and more efficiently and effectively than a lot of processes of partnership can, because often we're more struggling through the process of the content to figure out where to go, whereas you two both know how to navigate the waters into that.
It's really good for us because the content is not time sensitive.
Right.
It's going to be valuable whenever somebody sees it.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a million things people talk about with forgiveness, but the experience of forgiveness is unique and I think timeless.
Yeah.
And so when we see that, when we make that available on the internet and through your broadcast, I think every time somebody sees it, it's going to be valuable.
Yeah. Logistically, we're moving forward kind of in parallel. One aspect of it really is continuing to refine content and kind of what the show is best meant to become. There's always so many choices of what you can talk about. How does that shape? As Dean is in parallel raising the money so that we can actually do the program itself and do the production. So we've kind of got both of those coming together, so hopefully we can get it done before the symposium. Where it gets seen is statewide across all of Minnesota through broadcast on TPT. We've got a partnership with all of our sister stations across the state who take the content we produce in partnership and air it through what we call the Minnesota Channel on Air. And then also we'll be streaming the content from the program on tpt.org so that people can access it anytime 24/7, and providing that content to Spirit in the House so that they can stream it on their website and promote and use it as well. Basically, our statewide channel does not get Nielsen ratings. So what I'm about to give you in ballpark is a total guesstimate. We think that probably between, we will rebroadcast and repeat broadcasts every 3 to 4 months of this. So within the course of a year, we estimate somewhere probably between 3,000 and 7,000 households will see it. You don't know how many people are in those households. And then, but it could be more, right? We know from shows that when they've aired at different times on some of our stations in the metro area only, they can get ratings well above that. So that's a guesstimate. The other thing is that we will promote the program in our TPT magazine that goes out to 85,000 households, and do other online promotion out to about an email distribution list of about 35,000 people. So between the promotion and the show itself, 10, 20,000 people will know about the content probably within the course of a year.